I don't usually wear these other than for interval sessions and maybe tempo sessions. So I try and keep these like in reserve so that you've got that extra bounce when you're doing something faster. And they're expensive as well, right? So I want these to last, a decent amount of time. I don't really want to be putting more than probably 10, 12k a week on these maximum, so that they can last me a good 6 months to a year. I think I bought these like, I want to say like at least a year ago, and they're still holding up pretty strong. They've done a couple of marathons and they're still in pretty good condition. So yeah, let's get the session. So I'm putting on my ultra running vest, no drinks. The only reason will be to hold the mic and to hold the camera when I'm running. So yeah, I'm gonna be one of those people who is only going out for like, it's 10k. I mean, I think when people go out for like 5k's in them, I'm a bit like, come on, you don't need a drink. But yeah, that's the reason I'm gonna be wearing the vest, and that's why there's no drinks in it. It's literally just to hold the camera. So always start out my run with the same routine. Do some dynamic stretches, and yeah, it's more like OCD I think than anything. I just want to keep like the same routine with all of the runs, and just mentally then you feel like you're not going to get injured, you feel prepared for the run. So yeah, start out with some dynamic stretches, just some hamstring rolls, whatever they're called, I don't know, 5 on each side, and then we'll open the gate, close the gate, 5 each side, touch the toes, and then we're ready to get into the session, which I will show you. Okay, so done 2k warm up, now I'm going to move into some drills. The idea behind this year was really bundling stuff together, so one easy run a week, I'll make sure I run on a route with hills, and then every interval session I will run to this little car park thing here on Clapham Common, and I will do 10 minutes of drills, and that just makes sure I'm like reducing like the friction, just like you floss your teeth when you brush your teeth, right? So that's the idea. I'm not good at these. I'll show you some A skips, some B skips, running A skips, running B skips. I have like no rhythm, so, but we're trying. Okay. Whew. So, first of all, I need to think about this, because we go 1, 2, 3. So usually I would do the A skips like 3 sets and then have a break, then do the running A skips, then the B skips, and the running B skips, just because I'm not good at them. But today I think I'll just record like 1 round of each. So I think that's A skips. So A skips is just like on the spot, and then B skips is 1, 2, 3. No, so I need to go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Heart rate is actually not that high yet. 130. Oh. But with the running ones, I think it'll get up to like 140, 150. Okay, let's give this a go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back with the B's. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that is my absolutely terrible attempt at A skips and B skips.
more next week.
So we're approaching the little loop on Clapham Common, 1k, which I like to do my interval and tempo work around. And it's so busy with the runners right now. It's like the busiest I've seen it, like since, I don't know, for a long time. Busier than the summer. So yeah, we've got 2.7k, we'll get to 3 and then we'll start the tempo. Okay, that's rep number 1 done. Whew. Pace track, rep number 1 done, 3 minutes 59. We'll have 2 minutes recovery, then into the second rep. I don't really know what tempo is officially, but for me it's just comfortably hard is how I would define it. Yeah. Okay, that was rep 2 in 3:54. So moving up a little bit now for the 800. And try and land this around 3:40 pace, maybe 3:35. Okay, that rep was 2:52. I don't know what that is in kms, I'll convert it. 90 seconds recovery now. Heart rate topped out at 172. Effort was high there, not feeling too quick today. 120, heart rate 168 max. That was tough. 3 left. Okay, that was 119. That was really tough. 2 left. Okay, that is the workout done in 1 hour 4 minutes, just under 10k. The last rep was 118, 119. I don't know if I did 4 reps or not, I miscounted. So I think I may have only done 3, but that brings total volume to 4k, which for me is like pretty good. I'm training for a 500k ultra, not a sub-3 marathon. So for me, it's all about getting like more quality work in, but a smaller volume for the speed work. So yeah, we'll head in, shower up, make some food, and then recap the session with the average paces. We're gonna cook some lunch. Got some pasta, some tempeh mince, which is like 22 grams of protein per 100. Some pesto, some vegan sausages, some spinach. Cook this up and then run through the workout. I've made my food. This is an unholy amount of pasta. I've just thrown a load of raw spinach on the top. I also like to have pasta with hummus, which, like, don't at me so you've tried it. And I've got some seed mix on here, and then I've thrown a bit of chili, sweet chili on here. Usually I like chili jam with my pasta, but I don't have any, so sweet chili will have to do. Gonna chow this down, recap my workout on Strava, and then I'll do a few hours work before the gym this afternoon/evening, because I do have a full-time job. So I'm trying to balance these workouts. Typically I will do 2 workouts a day, and trying to put those around like my work commitments. So I'm making sure I'm getting everything done that I need to do. Also, it feels like I'm just on a constant stream of drinking liquid. So I've got my electrolytes post-session, which finishing this off from the morning, didn't finish it. A pint of water, I've already had a couple pints today. Then I've got my greens ready, which I'll have a coffee as soon as I can after this, because it's already 20 past 2. So my second and final cup of coffee of the day, which will be just prior to jumping in to some work, so I'm focused. And yeah, that's what my afternoon and what the rest of my day is shaping up to be looking like. Okay, so let's recap session 1. I wanted to follow my head. Okay, so let's recap session 1. We did 3k warm-up, and after about 2k I did about 10 minutes of drills, which I showed you. And then we moved into 2 1-kilometer reps at what I will call tempo pace. Just trying to work comfortably hard, just trying to get the legs ticking over at the start of the session before the quicker intervals. Nothing all out by any means. So that was first rep at 3:59, then a 2-minute walking recovery. I usually do walking recoveries rather than jog recoveries. I just prefer to get the heart rate down as fast as I can. Second rep was 1 kilometer in 3 minutes and 53. Then I took another 2-minute walking recovery, like standing still, walking, then into 1 800-meter rep, which was 2 minutes and 51 seconds, which was a 3-minute 34 per kilometer pace. Then I took about 90 seconds recovery before I hit my 400 meter intervals. I was planning on doing 4. After the third one, I was pretty gassed and don't really want to push it too hard this earlier in the week. I want to hit some bigger mileage later in the week. I don't want to tweak my foot injuries that I've had. So I kind of called the session at 4K total volume. So just 3 400 meter reps. The first rep was 1 minute 19, and that's a 3 minute 18 per kilometer pace. The second rep was 1 minute 18, which is 3 minute 15 per kilometer pace. And then the final rep was also 1 minute 18 for the rep, and that is 3 minutes and 15 per kilometer pace. So the total volume, that's all of the speed work added together, the 2 kilometer reps, the 800 meter and the 3 400s. Total volume 4 kilometers, and that took exactly 14 minutes, which is an average of 3 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer, which for me is pretty good. I tend to try and hover my speed work around 3 minute 30 for a total session. That shows me that I'm in a really good spot, especially if I can move that up to 4, 5 or 6, possibly even 7 kilometers of total volume. As I mentioned, outside, I won't be doing crazy amounts of work in this block on speed. It's really just to have some different adaptations. The main goal is, of course, to run long and to run for big distances. So yeah, that's the session. Finish the coffee, do some work, and then get to the gym for session number 2 of the day. So back in December, I think it was, I decided to get a few new bits. Just felt like all my gym stuff was really, really gross, and it's stinking the gym out. And I was just about to head out on that airport run, the 350k in 7 days. The original plan was 3 days, but we won't talk about that. And so I got this set from Represent. The half tights, which I typically run in as opposed to shorts, and then the matching vest, which can kind of double up a little bit as when you're on holiday going out. So this was from Represent in their sale. The full price stuff can be pretty pricey, but I think these were about 30 and 25 or something, so about 60 quid for the set, which isn't too bad. So and then I usually wear Pure Sport socks because you get so many for free if you subscribe to their products. So yeah, this is going to be the outfit for the gym. I'm going to record in there on my phone and then do a voiceover when I get home of what the workout is. Feeling really fresh actually after that 10k run, not feeling too taxed. Pretty excited to get into the gym and hit a strong session. Welcome to the workout portion of the video. As the title of the video suggests, this was the second session of the day. I always like to bundle my heavy leg session in the gym and my difficult interval run together. That way you can recover in the days after, so you're not kind of having really hard leg day on one day, really hard day the next day, and then you're playing catch up for the 2-3 days after that. Get it all in one go and then recover afterwards. So typically I like to do 2 leg sessions per week, 1 heavy leg session in the gym and then 1 more plyometric focused. So this is the heavy leg session. A couple of exercises I didn't record here: leg press, knee raises, and one other one because it was difficult to record in the gym. But otherwise I'll drop the full workout in the description below and then you can follow along if you want to. I like to start out workouts in the gym either with leg extensions or leg curls, just to kind of get that, what you might call pre-exhaustion, basically just get the blood flowing into the muscles before you move into some more heavier work. Then back squats, absolute staple of any leg session in the gym. At the moment I've been doing a 3-week rotation, so I do back squats on week A, box squats on week B, and then front squats on week C. So that's just a way to get some variation in. I am going full range of movement here, which is sometimes odd for a runner, but I'm not going super heavy on the squats. If I was doing heavier, then I wouldn't do a full range of motion. Then I like to superset leg press with some straight leg deadlifts with the dumbbells. I usually go pretty heavy on the straight leg deadlifts. 26 is today, but I'm work my way up probably to 32, 34, even 36. Somewhere between 6 and 8 reps. So as I say, this is my heavy session in the gym. So I like to go heavy and controlled low rep range. Then some seated calf raise. You can see that I'm taking it really slow on the incline here, not quite going below parallel with the foot. That's because I'm having some issues with my plantar fasciitis on the bottom of my foot, so just don't want to get that full tension. Then some Nordic curls or reverse hyperextensions, whatever you want to call them. I can only manage 5 reps on these. These are something that I'm incorporating into my training this year because I want to get stronger hamstrings, stronger through that posterior chain. Then 5 Bulgarian split squats on each side. These are a bit quicker. I will probably do another set later in the week where I have more like tempo, more controlled and focus in these. You'll notice that a lot of the exercises are single leg because, you know, that's really what running is as a sport. And then the big one for me is to get my adductors, my obliques, my core stronger this year. One of the big injuries I got on my airport run was my hamstring tendon in my left knee. And one of the reasons we think that might be is because of weak adductor muscles. So yeah, getting these in, I think they're called Copenhagen, side planks, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, this is the workout. It was a tough day. Remember to run with a smile, and I'll see you in the next one.